The Bible stands as the world's perennial bestseller, its words reaching countless individuals across cultures and generations. Yet this very familiarity often obscures its complexity. The Bible is frequently misunderstood, its verses plucked out of context and wielded to support disparate, even contradictory viewpoints. This paradox of popularity and misunderstanding lies at the heart of the problem. The Bible, originally written in Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek, has been translated and retranslated numerous times. Each translation carries the translator's cultural and theological biases. Words and phrases may not translate seamlessly into modern languages. The concept of faith takes on different nuances in different translations. One of the most common pitfalls in biblical interpretation is proof texting. This involves cherry-picking individual verses to support pre-existing beliefs or agendas, often ignoring the larger context or contradictory passages. This approach reduces the Bible to a collection of sound bites, stripping it of its richness and complexity. For example, religious identity can be a source of pride, but also a catalyst for division. These verses are often taken out of context, ignoring the broader biblical narrative of love, compassion, and inclusion. They often reflect cultural norms of the time rather than timeless moral absolutes. The danger of proof texting lies in its potential to twist the Bible's message to serve personal biases. It fosters division and conflict, using Scripture as a weapon rather than a source of unity and understanding. It also prevents a genuine engagement with the text, stifling critical thinking and honest inquiry. To truly understand the Bible, one must strive to see the world through the eyes of its original audience. The texts were written in specific historical and cultural contexts that shaped their meaning. Ignoring these contexts can lead to anachronistic interpretations that distort the original intent. For example, passages about slavery, often used to justify the institution, must be understood within the context of the ancient world. Slavery in biblical times differed significantly from the chattel slavery practiced in later centuries. Moreover, the Bible contains numerous passages condemning the mistreatment of slaves and calling for their fair treatment. Similarly, passages about women's roles in society must be viewed through the lens of patriarchal cultures. While the Bible does reflect the societal norms of its time, it also contains stories of strong, independent women who challenge those norms. Understanding the historical and cultural backdrop is essential for discerning the timeless principles from the culturally specific practices. The consequences of misinterpreting the Bible are far-reaching, impacting individuals and societies alike. Misinterpretations have been used to justify wars, discrimination, and oppression throughout history. They have fueled religious intolerance and hindered interfaith dialogue. On a personal level, misinterpretations can lead to feelings of guilt, shame, and fear. They can create a distorted image of God, portraying him as wrathful and judgmental rather than loving and merciful. This can lead to a strained relationship with faith and a sense of alienation from the divine. Moreover, misinterpretations can hinder spiritual growth. By clinging to rigid and literal interpretations, individuals may miss the deeper truths and transformative messages embedded within the text. They may fail to grasp the Bible's call to love, compassion, and justice, values that transcend cultural and historical boundaries. The solution to the problem of biblical misinterpretation lies not in abandoning the text, but in engaging with it more critically and thoughtfully. This requires approaching the Bible with humility, recognizing that we all bring our own biases and preconceptions to our reading. It also demands a willingness to grapple with difficult passages, seeking out diverse perspectives and interpretations. Consulting scholarly resources, engaging in interfaith dialogue, and participating in open and honest discussions can enrich our understanding and challenge our assumptions. Ultimately, the goal is not to find verses that confirm our pre-existing beliefs, but to allow the text to challenge and transform us. The Bible, when approached with an open mind and a critical eye, can be a source of profound wisdom, guidance, and inspiration, leading us toward a deeper understanding of ourselves, the world, and the divine. I challenge you all to dive in. What if this is the tree of life? Wouldn't you want to eat firsthand? A word to the wise.